About 9 or 10 months ago, I made a video on Final Fantasy XI Horizon, a private server that provides its adventurers with a level 75 era experience that maintains the spirit of Final Fantasy XI, as if Square Enix had continued to develop the game without ever having raised the level cap above 75. Most people would say that's the dream. I never expected to get as many views for the last video that I did. I actually recorded this footage you're about to see back in May earlier this year. I had so many things going on at the time that this video fell to the back burner. It's now October as I'm saying this, and I'm here to bring you that video. Pandemonia, Taru on a nostalgic journey to hit level 75 and level his favourite job, Ninja, just like he did many years ago. What I want out of this experience is I want to feel the nostalgia I felt back in the day. I want to experience the EXP parties and camps that I leveled at back in the day, along with possibly experiencing some story and missions as well, as I'll always be gauging the series and how much people are enjoying the series, so the best way to let me know is by liking the videos and or commenting and let me know what you want to see. In the last video I did get lots of comments saying people wanted to see this continued series, or at least another video, or asking for part 2. So I hope this scratches that itch, and I hope you guys all find this video informative, entertaining, or just downright enjoyed it. In the last video, I leveled my monk to level 14, got my first EXP party, met some excellent players who were very kind to help me. My aim at the time was getting my monk to level 18, then level my warrior to level 37, and then finally unlocking ninja and leveling it up to level 75, and that's where we left off. If you haven't seen the video, I'll be sure to link it in the description. Alright, it's been a hot minute since we played Final Fantasy XI, but we're back. We did get quite a lot of people, way more people than I expected, commenting on the last video and telling me how much they enjoyed it. Some really weird messages of things like, oh, you know, this
server's trash
and this and all this other stuff, but man, I'm just having fun on the server. But I did get the anniversary ring in my delivery mail. Is that what they call it? Delivery box. I got 21,000 gil, which is nice. So I'm at, I think, at 33,000 gil nearly. So I do have to remind myself where I was. So I'm level 15. I can probably hand in some bat wings for what's the word? Fame. So I might go and do that real quick, clear out my inventory a bit more. I'm level 15 monk. I remember I want to go for ninja. I do remember this. Feels really good to be a Taru. If I say Lalafell, that's by mistake, okay? That's my FF14, you know, brain working there. I was going to do more of the series, but at that time when I uploaded the video, I wasn't sure whether it would perform very well or anything, so, but yeah, here we are. Hopefully you guys who did enjoy the video will like this video too. I still do enjoy the journey. I was a bit overwhelmed at how well people were enjoying the video, so hopefully you like this video too, so if you do, like that video, so give it a little thumbs up, I guess. I decided to look at my gear and improve my gear as I was wearing low level armor at level 14. I decided to hand in some bat wings for fame and for some gil. While I handed in the bat wings, I also started looking at groups out there and was looking for a party to gauge the activity of the server. I decided to put up my party flag and drop off my old monk gear in the Mog House. I grabbed Signet, a chariot band, which is an accessory item that boosts my EXP for a little while, and I headed out of town. I started doing what I tend to do best in MMOs, or certainly in FF11, and that was by asking leaders of parties that there was currently going on at the time if there was any room, or if I could join. I told them that if there was any room soon, to let me know and to send me a tell, and I'd also let them know how long I'm free. I wandered around looking for an NPC for a quest I'd picked up, but then... on my way to the Ghelsba. Yeah, just got another party invite, dude. This is insane. I'm presuming the guy's in the same group. Dude, I'm about to sit back, put my own music on and chill. Oh, I'm so excited. Alright, let's go. Can I run faster, please? Along the way, I decided to make some macros real quick, which are essentially shortcuts for abilities. I did find it strange that when you level sync, it takes your gear off. So because I was synced, I ended up with no weapon or body equipped. As a monk, I didn't have much to worry about since my weapons were my fists anyway. I continued to level for a while and stayed in the EXP party while I found myself just smiling and honestly just having a good time chatting to the party. I used my chariot band for EXP bonus in hopes to push myself to get to level 18. Loving this. Level 16, let's go. Whoa, just absolutely obliterated that thing. Huge damage. I wonder how much damage did I actually do there? I did combo for 77. And we are now 900 EXP into level. Man, this is crazy. Oh my god, nice. You get to level 18, I can go and get that Subjob item if I wanted to. I do want to experience another party, you know, EXP party in a different location. I'm guessing this is an extremely common party though. Location, I mean. I'm very okay with this party, by the way. Kind of gutted that I never had my warrior leveled up. I should have maybe leveled my warrior to level like 8 or 9, 10. And then gone on my monk, got the party. But at least we're doing it this way. I never have to go back to my monk. It's just straight away. Monk to 18, which is Subjob level. Warrior, right? Warrior to as high levels as we can get. So like level 37, whatever. And then just ninja all the way. And blast our ninja to 75. And then we'll see what lies ahead at 75. But cross that bridge when we get to it. Took me 4 months to get a video part 2 up and running. Well, hopefully people are enjoying the video. So again, I'm going to probably say this annoyingly, but leave that like button, you know, let me know. There was 160 people that loved that video, so thank you all, by the way, for those who watched it and enjoyed it. And if you haven't watched it, I'll link it in the description below. I finally hit level 18 and decided to leave the party to make a start on warrior. I leveled my warrior up, which took me a lot longer than I thought. I died a few times along the way. The grind really slowed down from like level 7 onwards, but eventually with a break for some dinner and some chill no cam, I eventually ended up hitting level 10. Until I got a party invite and went out to the Ghelsba outpost yet again. Back to the drawing board. I finally have a party. It took me a while to get a party, but it also took me a while to get to level 10. This is still the same day, just to point out, this is still the same day that I did the party earlier on, and basically the same video at this point. It's been 6 hours of recording, just literally gone, as I'm recording this, so I'm going to have to trim this all down. But I finally made it to level 10 warrior. EXP is very little. I also have realised why it's very little here, EXP, because honestly, the enemies here are level... well, basically they're easy prey. So I just soloed one on my own, regardless of the party, and I got 40 EXP for it. There's a orcish fodder here that's also easy prey. So the fact that we're grinding on easy prey is really funny to me. There you go. I don't want to kill them, because it's, you know, I don't want to be taking their kills. But I'm just waiting for the leader to invite me. I think someone's just waiting for their experience band, you know, the EXP boost ring. To wear off, and then they're going to invite me into the party. But I might use this ring. Do I want to use this ring? I don't know. I might... the thing is, these anniversary rings are really good, and I don't know if I can recharge them. Once you've used the 10 charges, they're gone and done forever. So I may save this for maybe like higher level on my ninja maybe, or something. I haven't decided yet. After the party had fizzled out, I got my levels and managed to get to level 12 warrior. I was impressed with how much progress I'd made that same day, but I was low-key excited to be done with fighting mobs in the Ghelsba outpost. I very much enjoyed the EXP parties, but I was just bored of grinding easy prey mobs with people, and I'd rather have a party in the Valkurm dunes like I did back in the day and start setting my sights on the Subjob quest items. I remember some of those items to be a pain back in the day, so I was curious as to if there was any changes. I headed back to town, sold some stuff, and decided to call it a day and come back stronger the next day, determined to get the warrior to level up to 18. So it begins another day. We're going to be heading towards finishing off a few things while also looking for party. I'm really hoping today we get past the point of no return, so to speak, get past that level 18 spot and grind our way from our warrior even further and you know, go to the unknown basically. Obviously it's not unknown for me, but in the meantime I want to make headway with a load of different things. So I'm going to do this quest here that we picked up called A Century's Peril, which is just to literally hand in some ointment for an NPC here at we're looking for an NPC called Avelion in the woods of West Wanfair. I've also resized the HUD layout so it's a little bit bigger, so the menus are not so like small on screen. Still small, but enough for you to be able to read them a bit easier now. And there we go, guys, we've got a party. So let's go. I'll be honest, I don't want to party at the Ghelsba outpost, if I'm honest. But at this level, it's still okay EXP, and it's better than, you know, just sitting here and running around and doing nothing. So I'm being invited, and I'm in the party. There we go, on bottom right hand side, you can see, with hopefully a little bit of a clearer screen now, you can see the whole party list. So shout outs to those guys. Something that I thought was quirky, and I don't think I brought this up in a previous video, but something I think is really quirky and something I kind of almost miss about this game is that in Final Fantasy XIV you get given quest markers on heads, right? Same goes for WoW. Except in this game we don't have that. So you literally need to just talk to people and see what they say. Sometimes you'll start a quest, sometimes they won't say, they'll say something else. Sometimes you might need a certain amount of fame, and then sometimes they'll you know, then give you the quest. So you're kind of forced to go around and just talk to people, which gave you the sense of adventure. Now, you know, I'm not some boomer who's going to be saying, oh, I miss the old days and I would prefer that. But that is something that I feel like a lot of the modern MMOs kind of miss sometimes, is the sense of adventure and going around and talking to people. A lot of these MMOs that we have now, like 14 and WoW, with like the quest markers on their heads, they you know, they give you that guidance of, oh hey, this guy has a quest. And where I do appreciate that as well, because then you know, oh shit, there's a quest. Oh okay, I need to go over this area now. You know, I do like that aspect of it as well, but there is something that has it still has its charm when you're, you know, needing to go around and talk to NPCs in the world, and sometimes just finding a quest that way, because you never knew where that quest line was going to take you. So that's some really cool things about it. Oh god, I'm not gonna have a weapon. 13's my weapon. Love it. We're a team. No problem. Love it. Love it. After embarrassingly being over-equipped and losing my weapon again, and then able to borrow one from a friendly party member, I got to the grindstone once again and set my sights on getting to that level 18, so I can be done with the Ghelsba outpost once and for good. Okay, so that party came to an end. I decided to leave it anyway. I almost got myself into a party in the dunes, but that's fine. There are a few things I can do here anyway. Like drop off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 stacks of fire crystals and crystals to sell. So we're going to sell all them, get them on the market board, or auction house, I'm sorry, get them selling, and maybe put my beastman seals away, put my gear back on again, maybe re-gear up again, maybe sell the sword since I don't technically need the sword, but I might keep it for now because if you do go to really low level in the dunes, I'm not going to have a weapon. Maybe look into making my way to the dunes. I think it's a bit of a journey and we can die, so, but luckily we're going to be level 17, so at least I'll have a higher chance in surviving. I sold my stack of crystals, stored my beastman seals, and took a break. I decided to pick up an outpost warp quest in case I decide to head to Jeuno Forest so that I can outpost warp there later. Maybe just vendor some things really quick and we'll make our way to the Hollow Crystal, maybe even Jeuno Forest, and then from there we're going to go to the dunes. Jeuno Forest might be dangerous though. That's even higher level than the Valkurm dunes, and to be very careful there. But first I'm going to get redo my signet. I've taken my supplies quest from this NPC here, so Jeuno Forest, what it would allow me to do is if I hand in my supplies quest at Jeuno Forest, it means I'm able to warp from Sandoria straight away to Jeuno Forest, which honestly is a huge time save, especially when you can't teleport, because only white mages can teleport in this game. Yep, here we go. This is the teleport Hollow Crag. I grabbed a Hollow Gate Crystal along the way. I take the detour to Jeuno Forest to hand in the outpost warp quest without any hassle until... But this is it, if I can... Oh, there's another orc there. Incredibly tough. Incredibly tough. We 100% we couldn't... Oh my god, I thought that orc was going to see me. Oh no. So lucky. Got so lucky. Oh my god, I got really lucky there. Let's hand this in real quick so at least we can teleport back here. Oh my god. There we go. Conquest points. I don't know how many I got for that. But that means because we own this area, I can cast a signet. Okay. After surviving our close encounter, I decided to run back towards the Valkurm dunes. We're about to enter the Valkurm dunes. Alright, and this is the Valkurm dunes, which is a very bright zone. This sand is like beamingly white. So it's one of those things you eventually get used to. But here we go, the first time I've seen the Valkurm dunes in a very, very long time. And right at the entrance of the zone, there's some goblins, look here. There are some rabbits, and even that's tough. As soon as I get to the zone, I get a party invite, and I was excited to be fighting at an old school camp party, like I used to back in the day. I was mentally preparing for fights to take longer to kill of course, but more EXP per enemy. This is what I always preferred anyway. I head to Selbina, drop some gear off, I pass the time by waiting for other party members to get to the zone, and I head to our camp. As soon as I get to the camp, I have someone in the party asking me if I'm looking for the Subjob quest items, to which I answer yes. They tell me we can get 2 out of 3 of the enemies that drop the items with this party, and proceeds to tell me that we might be able to get the 3rd item, the magic skull, as well. This was already becoming a very productive day. I was very, very happy with this. We got to work and started grinding lizards at a camp. I was flying through the levels and eventually started doing some no-cam leveling, just eating, listening to music and overall just vibing with the party. The party was going okay and the leader was replacing anyone who had to leave, so the party just kept on going. After about 10 minutes or so, I hit level 20. And that's level 20. Perfect. Hit our goal for the day, and we're 5 hours into this recording. Alright, we're level 18. I've just used my anniversary ring, which is insane EXP. Someone in chat saying here, missed my anniversary ring. It does give you 100% bonus EXP to a maximum of 3,000. So this should be pretty nice. I don't want to use too many charges of this ring, but the EXP here is really good here, so we might see how much EXP it's going to be in a minute. I might try to save some levels for my ninja, like late levels, like especially between 35 and 38 or somewhere around there on my ninja, because I want at least one charge by that point to get to 38 for my Uitsumi, just to get to it. But I'm hoping as a tank at that point, it should be quite easy to come across party invites then. And as I said, if I get my warrior to 37, if I ever wanted to level my paladin up to 75, I could always level my paladin straight up to 75 without any stopping. But ninja to 37 is a very versatile sub-job as well. So paladin sub-nin used to be a thing. Black mage sub-nin used to be a thing at some points. Dark knight sub-nin used to be a thing. Warrior sub-nin, like sub-nin was like one of the go-to jobs. I saw the leader was looking to change the camp from this lizard camp to another old school camp at an oasis in Valkurm Dunes. So we all but stayed together and ran to the camp to check if it was free. At this stage, I'd already hit my goal of hitting level 20 and aimed to stay as long as I could to get as much EXP as I could and take advantage of this party. We arrived at the camp and it was free. We continued to get to work and grinded the crabs there for EXP. We stayed for several in-game days, nights. Eventually I got to level 22 and we all decided to call it a day. We'd been grinding crabs, sheep, damselfly worms, everything. And it was turning out to be a very productive day in Final Fantasy XI for me. I decided to head back to Selbina until one of my party members said he'd get me my last item for the sub-job item I needed. I jumped at the chance, he helped me, I got my final item. So our party disbanded and the kind friend of mine in the party we were just in said I'll farm you or find you the last item you need for your sub-job quest, which now means that I now have all 3 items here to get the sub-job quest done. And that's it. He just sort of said, congrats dude, I'm gonna head out to Jeuno now, have fun, no problem. Another helpful guy in the server who's just taken like a couple of minutes out of his day to help a new player out. Thank you. Godfist, if you're watching this back, thank you so much. I don't suppose Godfist will be watching this, but you never know, right? Time to go and get that job quest, sub-job. Oh man, what progress. Maybe I can quickly go and make my way to Jeuno and end the night in Jeuno, sub-job quest done. Oh man, let's get it done. So going off old memories here, not googled anything, I think it's an old bloke, an old man, who's after 3 key items. Is it an old man or a man? Or he-man? No, I think it's Isatio, this guy over here, I think. Let's see here. I think he's meant to be fishing. So little boy, you want an adventure, do you? You've got a long way to go, I reckon. I too once stuck up arms for honour and country, but it was all in vain. I helped defend the nation, I tasted glory, but behind her smiles, people grew jealous. I lost my family and my comrades. And my comrades deserted me. Soon I realised that all I did, everything I fought for, was in vain. I left the ranks for good. But of late, the beastmen rise and challenge. Again, many more lose dear friends and family to the storms of war. I thought then of preventing such tragedy from happening again. Fortunately, an answer came to me. I decided to teach my survival techniques to brave youths like yourself. If you wish to learn more, you must prove your worthiness to me. Are you ready? Hell yeah, you bet I'm ready. Bring in the magic skull. Magic skull. This will do. I next desire a damselfly worm. Damselfly worm. Well done. Now the final test. Bring me a crab apron, then you will gain what you desire. Splendid. As promised, I will now instruct you into the most precious skill. I call it a support job. Listen well to learn its secrets. Support jobs are undertaken anywhere you normally change jobs, and you already be proficient in the blah 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 blah. You'll find it very useful in the journeys ahead, I'm sure. Your Mog wardrobe capacity has been increased by 5? Wait, what? Oh, I gained extra inventory space. Only five spaces. Only 5 spaces, but I'll take it. So that's that done. I'm now a warrior / monk. So if I just do profile, you can see everything there. Top of the screen, warrior sub monk. See if I can end the night with getting our butt to Jeuno. Now, in order to get to Jeuno quickly, I'm either going to have to run from here, or I run through Jeuno Forest again. And after getting my Subjob quest done, I decided to end the night with a large victory of trying to make my way to Jeuno, the first big major city players run to once hitting level 20 and getting their Subjob. I planned my route and headed off on my journey. I had a very long journey ahead of me, and it was getting pretty late in life for me. Today had been a great day, and my journey had been long, but safe for the most part. I went through all these zones, traversing marshes to forests to greenery, and finally hit the zone before Jeuno where something had happened. Loads of quadavs and crawlers around. These quadavs, these crawlers are incredibly tough. Oh my god. That quadav almost saw me. If I die now, I'll be really sad because the next zone is Jeuno. And a quadav has aggroed me. So quadav's put poison on me, which is going to last for a full minute. This can also be bad because it could link with another quadav if I link them by mistake. He's poisoned me. I'm gonna probably die now. Oh no, that's probably just game over to me. Not game over, but that's probably game over for me now. Oh, he's casting bind now just to finish me off. I'm so close to Jeuno. On a whim, I remembered my old party member's name from earlier, and I sent them a tell to see if they could help or ask for help for me. I waited some time for a raise, until I finally got my raise, and the kind soul who raised me also kindly escorted me for my final way to Jeuno. So we got ourselves a raise, and I'm talking to this person here, and he just sort of said, you know, hey, look, you know, that's what the community's for, you know, to stop a stranger and, you know, be able to give them a raise if need be and stuff. Dude, I'd do the same thing, honestly. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to level White Mage back in the day. Like, that was honestly one of the attractions, was that I loved being a helper and being able to raise people and teleport people and stuff. So I also really like this gear set they're in. I think it's called the Sears unit. Yeah, I love this Sears tunic set. I think it's great. Sears pumps, slacks, mitts. Oh yeah, it's oh man, this game, I tell you, the more I'm seeing old gear sets and things like this Ijibara, is it? Kira West kit and stuff for a black mage. Oh man, I remember wearing this stuff. Oh man, this game, what's it doing to me? Man, some of these people don't know, but I'm probably gonna feature that. Dude, look how close I was to Jeuno. Man, so close. As I got to Jeuno, I decided to call it a night. It'd been a very, very, very long day, but a very productive one for Final Fantasy XI Horizon. Overall, my experience in Final Fantasy XI has ticked all the boxes so far that I think it's needed to do. It's needed to give me that nostalgia that it's needed to do for me, that it used to do back in the day when I was in my early 20s. For someone who's in their late 30s now, I crave nostalgia just like everyone else, I'm sure, who also played Final Fantasy XI back in the day. But Final Fantasy XI has still that charm for me, sense of community, social interactions, which I think a lot of MMOs just don't have much of these days. It still has the social party members who want to do weapon skills, skill chains, magic burst, and generally working as a team and caring about other players getting to camps or escorting or helping other players out. As for camps, there was moments where I was getting a little bored and tiresome, but this was mainly me fighting at the Ghelsba outpost camp. It also appears to be the strangest way I've leveled in Final Fantasy XI Horizon. It's very unusual for me to be in a party and grinding easy prey enemies up to decent challenge mobs. It was fun at first, but I think I was just itching to get away from that camp. Once I started leveling up outside of, the Ghelsba outpost camp and getting to Valkurm dunes, the game just got a lot more fun for me. In regards to my experience, I'm not sure if I just got lucky overall, but I have nothing bad to say about this server, or the way it's ran, at this point anyway. I found friendly players, didn't wait too long for party invites. I found generally helpful people who take time out of their day to help a new adventurer out, whether that's escorting them or trading them gear or items. You see, my personal recommendation is that if you're looking for the experience that you had many years ago, I think this game and the server is as close as I've ever gotten to having that feeling once again. I'm aware this video was super long overdue, but I do hope everyone enjoyed my journey continuing FF11 Horizon. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more, please consider dropping this video a like to appease the RNG gods, and also if you've got nothing to say in the comments below, please drop me an emoji for the algorithm. Social media's on screen, and I'll see you guys real soon. Happy gaming.